The full-size Ford Transit, which came out in 2015 and replaced the Econoline series, is relatively new here in the US, but actually it has over a half a century of sales in Europe and is the #1 full-size van of the UK. So that may give some comfort to you at home wondering if Ford had a chance to work out all of the kinks oftentimes newer technology can have. In fact, in a recent car and driver comparison test, the Ford Transit beat out both the Mercedes and the Ram ProMaster. Ford offers a ton of options for the Transit, starting with 2 distinctive wheelbases, 3 body lengths, 3 roof heights, and as either a passenger wagon or a cargo van. Also, the Transit offers a choice among 3 engines. Now, if you can find it used or afford it, we recommend upgrading from the 275 horsepower 3.7-liter V6 to the 310 horsepower twin turbocharged 3.5 liter, also known as the EcoBoost. Here's why. It's a forced induction engine, which means that this 7,124-pound hunk of metal can go 0 to 60 in just 6.9 seconds, and after about a quarter of a mile can get up to 90 miles an hour. Not that you ever really want to be driving your van that fast, but it's nice to know that you can if you want to. Where the EcoBoost comes in most handy though is the 400 pound-feet of torque that comes on at 2,500 RPMs and works with the standard 6-speed automatic transmission, giving you the ability to accelerate 30 to 50 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds. That can get you out of some sticky situations a lot quicker than most cargo vans on the market can. Just as impressive as the acceleration is the braking system. Now this 350 can come to a halt at 70 miles an hour in just 171 feet. Now granted, that's for unloaded vans, but it's already so far ahead of the competition that it shouldn't take much of a hit with some weight added to it. Now let's get into fuel economy. We've only driven our 350 XLT 4,500 miles, and we're averaging about 16 miles per gallon, 18 on the highway and 14 in the city. The van features a 25-gallon gas tank, so it keeps those bathroom stops few and far between. Since we haven't driven our van weighted down and for long distances at a time, we won't go into a review of handling, steering, and turning. What I can dazzle you with are all the amazing features that we didn't know we'd love until we got our van. To start is the massive front windshield, which makes us anti-cage motorcyclists feel less like we're in a vehicle and more like we're a part of the scenery. How many times have you wished you had more cup holders on your commute? The Transit comes with 6 cup holders carved into the dash and 1 in each door. That's 8 places to store your drinks, phone, loose change, and whatever souvenirs you pick up along the way. In that hard plastic dash is a Bluetooth system to sync your phone or devices to, 2 12-volt plugs or chargers, a USB port, and an auxiliary port. Our van is the biggest that Ford makes, standing at 9 feet, 1 inches tall, and 22.2 feet long. It has a sliding passenger door, low step-in height, and the rear doors open to 180 degrees. If you have larger items or you want to give the inside a more open feel, you can swing them open to 270 degrees and lock them into place. Another great feature are the bumpers on the side. No more worrying about opening the doors too hard and causing damage to the exterior anymore. There are over 65 different configurations for the Transit, and it can get pretty pricey when loaded with all the options. But on the other hand, it's cheaper than the comparable equipped Sprinter, and it offers far more luxury amenities than some of its competition. Another thing to keep in mind is that the maintenance, parts, and repairs typically run lower on the Ford if compared to the Mercedes. Now let's talk safety. The Transit has roll stability control, trailer stability control, and traction control. That's a lot of control if you were ever going to lose it. It also features crosswind compensating stabilization, which is perfect for us since we got our van to convert into a living space. We're driving through all different types of weather and terrain. Because of all this, it received a 4-star frontal crash and 5-star side crash rating from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's test. Some of the other features on the Transit are the strut-type front suspension, allowing for better handling and cornering, better stability and steering, more ride comfort, and lower weight. All of that is rest assured with the well-tuned rack and pinion steering, allowing for a more responsive and easier steering control. Our 350 has a 4,409-pound payload, greater than the Ford F-250 Super Duty pickup truck. It also has a maximum towing capacity of 6,700 pounds, which is perfect for us to haul our motorcycles and our Wolf Dog Jack. Overall, the Ford Transit has so many configurations, powertrains, and aftermarket upgrades that figuring out which one you want may feel more like shopping for a house than for a vehicle. But you can rest assured that no matter which one you need, Ford makes a van that can tackle almost any job.